Hey, I'm Brittany Madsen from Saffer, and I'm here with Russell Saffer at the chance.
Fantastic, you pronounced it correctly, I'm flattered.
So why don't we start off with you telling us a little about yourself, who you are, where you're from, what made you want to become a musician?
Well, I have three names, Evan, Russell, Saffer. What made me want to become a musician? I've been playing my whole life. I like to rock and roll, I love people, I like to travel around. I like the melting together of theater and rock and metal and all sorts of genres. That's why I'm calling this current record and rendition of myself schizophrenic rock opera hobo chic. And I think the record Neon Gas reflects a lot of those different personalities in myself.
How did you transition from Fixer to your solo project?
I was in a band Fixer, the lead singer, for about 9 years. We were signed the last 2 years, which we spent on the road completely. And it was a big transition, because when it was time to come off the road and make a new record, it's very difficult to change your lifestyle like that, and you kind of just slow down completely. And I guess I just really had a lot of ideas and wanted to go in a different direction at the time, and I feel really good about this solo record, and I have an incredible backing band now who I love and who are with me now. Cody Darby on bass, Tony Baptiste on drums, and Eric the Bear on the what instrument you play? Guitar. So I'm very happy with where I am right now. We've got an incredible record and fantastic shows coming up. Tonight we're at the Chance Theater in Poughkeepsie, New York, and I'll also be playing tomorrow night at the Highline Ballroom in New York City. So,
and you guys are streaming that live, right?
That's streaming live on NYCRockLive.com. And if you can't remember that, definitely remember EvanRussellSaffer.com, which is ridiculously difficult to spell, and I will do it right now. EvanRussellSaffer.com. Woo!
Good job, man.
Thank you. Good night.
So, what were your musical influences growing up?
One of my major musical influences before any particular artist was theater and musical theater and drama, and I'm from New York City. I'm born and raised there, and my mother used to always take me to Broadway shows, and it was so big, and all these sets and costumes and theater and the music, and then I started to see like rock operas like Hedwig and the Angry Inch incorporating theater and rock, and then other artists like Marilyn Manson and anything from that genre of like even Guns N' Roses, and I'm a huge fan of melody and harmony. They're present. I think that as a young artist, you start there, and then you take a lot of time being reminded of your influences, because you have the tendency to copy them, maybe, and then you spend a lot of time trying to do your own thing. And I think, I'm pretty sure I've graduated. Yeah, so I'm doing my own thing now.
And what would you say is the main message behind your music?
I would say that it is a winding, schizophrenic dark hole with a silver key on the end of my tongue, and if you swallow it, you will be just like me. I have no idea. I think you should listen to the record, take it to your own place. I get off on it. I get off live, and I'm getting off right now talking about it. Oh yeah, yeah.
Can you explain the meaning behind the title of your CD, Neon Gas?
One of my favorite authors, which I read voraciously, is Tom Robbins, and it was this imagery from one of his books, and he's a very sarcastic, R to X-rated type of writer, and he entertains me and teaches me all the time, and that imagery was something I thought of neon gas like signs in Chinatown, and dirty, dark, wet, slick, rat, crazy people, and then all of a sudden like somebody comes out of a door with like a psychiatric ward gown on, like they escaped, and there's a table, and there's a doctor handing out stuff in a line, and then there's all these electrified lights going on, like sort of like sexy, and like a brothel is across the street from the table, and I don't know, it's just all those imageries come into play, and yeah, I guess that's something you can go with.
And what's your favorite track on the CD?
That's a great question, because listening and live are two completely separate things. So I think live we're just discovering that now more, because we're playing out more now like the record's only out 4 months. We spent a lot of time doing promotion and setting it up and setting up the tours and the dates, and now it's like, let's discover that with the fans and with people who are coming to the shows, and we'll all figure it out together, I'm sure. But one of the biggest tracks that's gotten a lot of buzz right out is Chemical Marketplace. I shot a video for Chemical Marketplace. Cody's in it. These guys weren't in the band at the time, but we're shooting a new video now for Dream of Love's Last Dying Breath, which is another fantastic song on the album. And both of those, I think, are really good examples of the schizophrenic rock opera that I'm talking about. There's segments in the songs where like an entire choir will like join the chorus or an outro or a weird segment with incredible guitar work, harmonized solos, and all sorts of really cool stuff.
And how do we find your CD?
My CD is available obviously at the shows, but number one place is evanrussellsaffer.com, EvanRussellSaffer.com. If you can remember supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, you can remember that website. So that's the number one place. I'm available on every digital network, outlet, whatever, iTunes, Amazon, Rhapsody, Spitfire, Spotify, whatever they're called. I'm in all of them, and I think that's the best place to find it. Yeah.
Alright, is there anything else you guys want to add?
Great at jam tonight.
Yeah. I just smile and don't say much.
I just drink my beer and say rock.
Awesome. We're gonna stay with our instruments, and it's looking like a really good crowd tonight. We're playing with good friends of ours, Sugar Red Drive, who are from this area. It's their album release, and just every bill that I've been a part of now, I feel like it's just a fantastic level of musicianship. And tomorrow night I'm opening direct support for Visa, who are a Los Angeles band, and very excited. So thank you all for watching this, evanrussellsaffer.com, and check out my new album, Neon Gas.
Be sure to check out licksfmrock.com.
And thank you, Licks FM. You girls rock.
Yeah.